Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 braids for 5 days of the week. Braids are so convenient for the week because they do not require much effort and they just get your hair out of your face. So I'll be showing you the French braid, the basic fishtail braid, the basic side braid, which you guys know that I all love and adore just because it's so easy to do. And I'll be showing you this French braid side braid, which is just a French braid and then it leads into a side braid. And also you can see the little braid pieces in there. And then also I'll just be showing you the famous Katys braid, which I just did over here, which I really do like. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. I'm just taking my hairbrush and combing out all of the tangles in my hair because you really don't want this for a braid. And now once you're ready, you want to take the top section of hair. I'm starting pretty high up. You can start at any length. And then I am taking that and dividing it into 3 sections and crossing one over the other. Then once that is done, I'm taking my thumb and pulling back a section of hair, including that section of hair, and I'm doing it on both sides, and then I'm crossing one over the other again. And so now you're just going to want to continue that all the way down your hair. Personally, I prefer Dutch braids, which is just basically an inverted French braid. It just makes me feel like I have more control over the hair. That's why you can sort of see me struggling a little bit with this braid, but I like this one too. I like to call it the Elsa braid. I'm grabbing pretty big sections of hair just because it makes the braid go faster and a lot easier. And now I'm just finishing off the braid by braiding the rest of my hair regularly. After you are done braiding your hair, just secure with the hair tie, and you are going to be left with an Elsa braid like this. It's just a basic French braid, and I know I messed up a little bit, but who cares? And I just really like this braid. So now let us move on. Now on to braid number 2, which is the fishtail. I cannot do back fishtails, I'm sorry, just not on myself, but I'm going to do a side one. So dividing my hair into 2 sections, I'm taking one small section from the back and bringing it forward across that section into the other section. I know it sounds complicated, but honestly, fishtails are pretty easy. I like to take pretty big sections just so it gets done faster, and I notice that it stays together a lot easier than a regular braid. And just repeating that process all the way down my hair. And now is the sped up version. You can say that it's really easy to do and it'll only take a few minutes, and you can also do this in the car without a mirror. And just remember that I'm doing all of these hairstyles without a mirror, so it was a bit difficult for me to do this. And then you're just going to want to secure the braid with an elastic when you're all the way down your hair, And there is the braid. I think it looks really cute, and you can tuck out some hairs. You guys know that I all love the side braid, so for look number 3, I'm going to be doing that. Usually I just bring all my hair to one side and I split it into 3 parts, and of course you see me jamming out, and I'm going to be putting each section under one another. I just find that the easiest way, but you can do it whatever way you feel is easiest. And then we are finished, and I just tuck out some hairs, and yeah, I really love this look. And for look number 4, which I meant to say, but what I'm going to be doing is a French braid into a side braid. So I'm taking the 3 sections at the top and laying them one over the other, and on each side grabbing a section of hair and just putting it over that one. And then I just sped it up for you guys, and I just kept on doing that on my head. And so I'm going to be braiding this French braid all the way down. And then we are going to incorporate it into a side braid. So once you braid it all the way down, you can take out the elastic that you secured from the other braid and secure it onto this braid, if that makes any sense. And yep, this is the braid, and it looks so cute. It's definitely a great twist on the regular side braid. Just gives more volume. And the final hairstyle, number 5, I'm taking the 3 sections from the top of my head like we did in the last one, but instead of going over one another, we're going to go under one another. That's going to give it that texture that Katniss had in her braid in the movie. So now you're just going to want to repeat that process, but instead of going all the way down, we're going to go around our head. And I know when you start this braid, it can be harder to transition into the back. That's especially the challenge that I had at first, especially with a lot of hair. But you'll get the hang of it after some time. And then in the back, I'm just going to be braiding it. And yep, that is the Katniss braid. I know it got a little bit messed up at the end, but it's sometimes really hard doing it without a mirror. Well, remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!